Drive, right here
on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Top of the morning to you this lovely Tuesday morning. You're welcome to Sports Drive on your number one Let's Talk station, 95.1 Nigeria Info. My name is Prince Wu. Well, UEFA Champions League quarter-final matches return leg later tonight by 8 p.m. where Barcelona will host Paris Saint-Germain. Barcelona went to France last week and got a 3-2 victory over PSG. And Atletico Madrid will go to Germany to face Borussia Dortmund. Atletico Madrid won the first leg in Spain last week, 2-1. And last night, Chelsea, their 6-0 victors over Everton. Let's look at some of the stats after that game. And Chelsea secured their biggest league victory since a 6-0 win at Southampton in April 2022, extending their home unbeaten run over Everton to 29 games in the Premier League. Cole Palmer became the first Chelsea player to ever score a first-half hat-trick in the Premier League. He's also just the second player to score a hat-trick in back-to-back home Premier League games for Chelsea after Didier Drogba did so in May to August 2010. Cole Palmer has now scored 20 Premier League goals this season. The last Chelsea player to score more in a league season was Frank Lampard in 2009-2010 season. Cole Palmer is the first Chelsea player to score 4 goals in a Premier League game since Frank Lampard versus Aston Villa in March 2010. Cole Palmer has scored all 9 penalties he has taken in the Premier League, with only Yaya Toure 11 out of 11 penalties Yaya Toure played. He scored all, recording a better 100% conversion rate from the sport in Premier League history. Only Frank Lampard, 10 in 2009-10 season, has scored more penalties than Cole Palmer in a single Premier League season than Chelsea. I'm not alone this morning. Benga is also right here. Good morning, Benga.
A pleasant morning to you, Prince Will, and to everyone listening.
Now, Benga, you see so many starts for Cole Palmer. Yeah. But then, some are making a case that he should win the PFA Player of the Year. But then, if we say Cole Palmer should win the PFA Player of the Year, are we saying in a season where we have 3 horse title race, there's no player from Manchester City, there's no player from Arsenal, there's no player from Liverpool that should win the PFA award?
So I wouldn't say he should win it, but I would say he's a contender, a very, very valid contender. I mean, his first season at Chelsea, it's people don't understand that it is much more difficult to perform brilliantly in a poor team. It is very easy to perform well in a good team. Last night I was having a discussion with a colleague, and we were talking about Oli Watkins and Cole Palmer. Yes, so Oli Watkins also has 29 goal contributions, same as Cole Palmer. And one would say he's leading his team into European places. Fair enough. But where would Cole Palmer lead Chelsea into? A team that were languishing in the second half of the table for so long a time, and now his goals is propelling them to the top half of the table. His goals is making them finish at least in a respectable position in spite of their season. So it's not every time that a player's impact must lead the team to success, talking about trophies or European places. Sometimes you could perform so well and prevent your team from getting relegated. That's something. So there are a lot of parameters in the league. So I would say he is a contender along the likes of Oli Watkins, probably Isak could be in that position as well with what he's doing with Newcastle. But saying he should outrightly win it, I don't think anybody has that
but if you
opinion yet.
He deserves the PFA Young Player of the Year.
That is undoubtedly. Of all the young players in the Premier League this season, nobody comes close.
Other result of matches played yesterday: Osasuna in the Spanish La Liga lost 1-0 to Valencia, and then the Italian Serie A, Fiorentina played the 1-1 draw with Genoa, while Atalanta played the 2-2 draw with Verona. In the Portugal Liga, Vizela lost 1-0 to Chavez, and Alanyaspor lost 4-0 to Galatasaray in the Turkish League. Benga, Barca hold the 3-2 first leg win coming into their home ground today, and the Atletico Madrid, they are going to Germany with a 2-1 first leg win. Are you thinking both Barca and Atletico Madrid will scale through tonight, or you feel PSG and Dortmund can still turn the tide around?
For Dortmund, I would say yes, they won the game over the weekend, although Karim Adeyemi's red card made things much more difficult for them against Mönchengladbach. For Atletico Madrid, they played Girona, and we could see that Morata is coming into his own. Griezmann is coming into his own. Nicolas Sule in the middle of the park. They have players who are ready for the tie. I would tip Atletico Madrid over Dortmund because over time, the inconsistency in Dortmund can stink. But when it comes to Barcelona and PSG, without Mbappe doing anything, I don't see PSG going past Barcelona. Because one of the reasons why Barcelona got the upper hand over PSG in the first leg was because Mbappe was non-existent. So if that continues tomorrow, I think Barcelona should go through.
All right, guys, you can call us on 0700
tonight.
0700-951-0000. That's the phone number. The WhatsApp number you can also call is 080-999-30137. 080-999-30137. Your take on tonight's matches in the UEFA Champions League, talking about Barcelona hosting PSG and Borussia Dortmund hosting Atletico Madrid. And then you can also give us your opinion on Cole Palmer. Which one do you think he deserves to win? The PFA Young Player of the Year or the PFA Player of the Year?
If Haaland can win both last season, why can't he win both this season too? So, but I think the young player is undisputedly his one.
All right, in the MPFL today, we have Akwa United hosting Niger Tornadoes, Bayelsa United hosting Katsina United, Bedell Insurance take on Kano Pillars, Enugu Rangers take on Abia Warriors, Eimba entertain Heartland, Gombe host Kwara United, Plateau United will be away at Rivers United, Sporting Lagos take on Sunshine Stars, Shooting Stars take on Lobby Stars, and then tomorrow it's Doma United versus Remo Stars. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Tyra.
Nice to have you, Tyra.
Thank you. Good morning, Pizo. Good morning to Benga.
Yeah, good
Benga,
morning. Welcome.
That's why you talk Benga. That's fine. I used to like your analysis every time you come to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, my joy, I've never felt this happy since this season. Yesterday was the best for me. And to be honest with you, I didn't even give them a chance. When they scored the first one, the second, I said they will come back. Yeah, because they concede. As soon as they score, they concede. Fortunately, it went on and on and on and on. Well, yesterday I give Palmer not only my 12, my 10 hands have been with 10 legs. I give them all of them yesterday. This guy is too much. I mean, in a bad situation, you can always get a good one, and it's one of them. And that ugly incident with Jackson. Jackson, honestly, yesterday, as if I would rip him out of that television, and as much he said on the wall. How can he stand up against somebody whose penalty take this guy, when he takes penalty, honestly, with his age and everything, I got my card for that guy. I'm very happy for what he did yesterday. And I hope that they will continue to do so. But I see something in Chelsea players. They are beginning to be selfish. Because, I mean, when they become selfish like that, they will not want to, you understand, help each other. Palmer is on 20 goal. Why can't you help him? You know that he's good at taking penalty. Like this other guy did the other time when they pay him on penalty squad. I mean, this Man City guy, Sterling, he took it and he messed it up. I mean, it's not by fault. Help your colleague. Let your colleague, since they are pursuing that a number of goals, let him get even the highest goal. So that Chelsea great chances. But the problem they have is that nobody scores. And if they begin to take their chances, I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. So that was a good one for me yesterday. Have a nice day. I mean, yesterday.
All right. Thank you very much. And then talking about the Paris Olympics, French President Emmanuel Macron says the Paris Olympics opening ceremony could move from the River Seine if security risk is too high. Mr. Macron said it could be limited to the Trocadero across the Seine from the Eiffel Tower instead of covering the planned stretch of the river. He added that it could even be moved to the Stade de France, reverting to a traditional ceremony. The opening ceremony is said to be the first to be held outside the stadium. More than 10,000 athletes are expected to sail along a 6-kilometer stretch of the Seine on some 160 barges. And then talking tennis, Rafael Nadal says he's just trying to enjoy every moment as he returns to the tour for the first time since January at this week's Barcelona Open. After almost a year out with injuries, Nadal returned in Brisbane but has not played since because of a hip issue. The 37-year-old said it means a lot to play one more time in Barcelona, adding further to the suggestion this will be his last year on tour. I can't give you an injury update because the list is long. Nadal said, I can only tell you that today I feel myself enough good to be on court tomorrow, and that for me is so important. And still talking tennis, Andy Murray will not have surgery on an ankle injury suffered last month, but does not have a date for his return. The Scot ruptured ankle ligament at the Miami Open, and no time scale has been given on his return. A spokesperson said on Monday that the three-time Grand Slam champion's rehab is going well and is hoping to start hitting again on court soon. Britain's former world number one has previously said he does not plan to play much past this summer. A spokesperson said the latest update from Andy is that he's now out of the working boot and will not be having surgery on his ankle. His rehab is going well and he's going to start hitting again on court soon. As yet, he doesn't have a date yet for returning to competition. And talking boxing, American heavyweight Deontay Wilder has signed with Matchroom Boxing and will face Zhang as part of the 5 vs 5 card against Queensberry Promotions on 1st of June in Saudi Arabia. Wilder's link up with promoter Eddie Hearn came as a surprise as Matchroom and Queensberry unveiled their fighters in the most spectacular fashion at a news conference in London. The 10 fighters wore white masks before being unveiled one by one. Heavyweight Daniel Dubois, the first to be revealed, will face Filip Igovic in a world title final eliminator in Riyadh, and Liverpool featherweight Nick Ball will challenge WBA world champion Raymond Ford. A middleweight contest between unbeaten Londoner Hamza Shiraz and American Austin Amo Williams, and an all-British cruiserweight bout between Willie Hutchinson and Craig Richards complete the lineup. Wilder was the last man to be unmasked. He bellowed his trademark bomb squad as a grinning hen pumped his fist. According to Wilder, I said, nobody ever thought me and Eddie would be working together. This is the ultimate surprise. And Eddie Hearn added, for one night only, we work together. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Ope. I'm calling from Apu.
Nice to have you. Let's talk.
Prince Will.
Yep.
Prince Will said he likes Benga's analysis. Me, I hate Benga analysis. Benga is always partial when he says his analysis on air. I sent a message yesterday to you and you refused to read my
You did not put your name. You did not put your name.
On air. No, let me talk.
That's what I'm saying. Always put your name in your messages. Always put your name in your messages.
So is it because of my name I did not put you refused to read my message?
When there's no name to a message, come on. Always put your name.
It was not only Chelsea was playing. Everton and Chelsea was playing yesterday. This said it yesterday. Was he saying anything good about Everton? Anytime Chelsea is playing, it's always a positive vibe on Chelsea's play. If he's supporting Chelsea, he should put it in himself. He should not bring it out. Or actually, apart from even Chelsea, apart from even Chelsea playing Everton, he's always like that. His analysis is not just it. Why won't she support it? Good and fine. Kopama is that, is good and all that. But please, his analysis sometimes is always like, please, get somebody else and you should just not just be partial. Anything he says, and it's good. I beg.
Okay, and then talking discus, Mikalos Alekna produced a throw of 74.35 meters in the discus to break the longest standing men's world record. The lieutenant's fifth effort at a throws meet in Ramona, Oklahoma, was initially measured at 74.41 meters, but later revised down by 6 centimeters. The new record broke that set by German Jochen Schultz, who threw 74.08 meters in 1986. What Allegis said the new mark by Alekna was subject to the usual ratification process. Alekna won silver and bronze at the 2022 and 2023 World Championships, respectively. His record throw dropped his father, Vigiligius, who was the Olympic champion in both 2000 and 2004, down to third on the all-time list with his 73.88 meters in 2000. Hello, good morning.
Which one? Yeah, this one who go is a Man U fan or Arsenal fan or Liverpool fan for crying out loud. What is it that Benga has said that is wrong? For me, Benga is the best. But the whole, since I've been listening to him now, honestly, he has been on point. And because Arsenal lost, or Man U lost, or after Man U draw, or Liverpool lost, we don't have to blame it on Benga when he says that Chelsea is doing something nice, something good to the eyes. If you watch that game yesterday, you didn't know that what we don't have is a good coach. Other than that, these boys, some of them, I'm not talking about Modric and the others, or what is his name? Exactly. If they are put together, they will perform well. And what do you want Wenger to say? To say that Chelsea are not good?
They said that everything is better. You saw everything yesterday. They were flawed. So what do you want Wenger to say? Wenger, you are the best. And I appreciate you.
Thank you. All right. And on WhatsApp, this one says, Kopama is good, but the fact is from England, they are one season wonders. Let's see his performance next season. Philip from Airport Road.
That's quite unfair.
And then Toyibo Temida from Lamatan Kwali says, I'm happy Chelsea won yesterday night, hoping we'll watch lively UEFA Champions League matches tonight. And then for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the Squirrels of Benin Republic will host the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying match. They fought at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium, Abidjan, in June. The neutral side will play at the stadium, play the game at a neutral venue after the stadium were ruled substandard. The Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium is a familiar ground for the Super Eagles as they played 3 games at the ground in the 2023 Nations Cup in Cote d'Ivoire this year. The Super Eagles will host the Bafana of South Africa on the 7th of June before the clash with the Squirrels. The 3-time African champions are yet to record a win in the qualifiers with 2 draws from the opening 2 games against Lesotho and Zimbabwe. Well, guys, this is where we bring Sports Drive to a close this morning. The show makes a return tomorrow morning by 9:05 a.m. Do join us then. And then later this evening by 7 p.m., it will be time for Football Frenzy. Up next is what's happening in Abuja. Leave your dial locked on your number 1 Let's Talk station, 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Get to know about your favorite sport, and lots more. Weekdays, 9 a.m. Sports Drive on 95.1 Nigeria.
This is Nigeria Info.